every day, or we can just be stuck in that place where we're just surviving. And life is a cycle, though. I mean, some days I'm surviving, some days I'm thriving, right? It's minute to minute sometimes, but I'm going to try today to share how I've made the choice to own my life and to love it. And again, it's a cycle. It's here and there. It's a journey. But making the choice to do that, especially in a house of all males, whoa. I mean, mine are still little, but I'm sure you guys have just tons of stories about owning your life as a woman, but everyone around you has testosterone, and especially the ones with older kids. It's like you're one lady in a house of all guys. But I love that we're all in the same boat, except Brittany. We have an enemy in our midst. No, I'm just kidding. But you all are serious. It's like you have to have 3 sons to be in this group and no daughters. You know, this is a really special place, and it's so unique. And it's kind of ballsy, right? To be like, if you have a daughter, bye. I mean, you're done. You need to like hide that from the group or something, or I don't know. It needs to be worked out. But it is so unique, and it's kind of like crazy too. Like I was telling people that I was going to come speak at this group, and they're like, "Oh, like you really can't have a daughter." I'm like, "No, because that changes the dialogue. We are in a unique situation, and a great situation. But I don't meet many moms of 3 or more boys every day, you know. So anyway, I just wanted to say I think this group is so awesome. Was anyone convinced they were going to be a girl mom? Like age, stay out of the bathroom because it's a swamp and it's just, no, we don't need another stomach bug this year. So I walk in and the 3-year-old's like, "Mommy, I accidentally missed the toilet," and he's peeing in the brother's mouth. Yeah. And the baby, the 3rd boy, he's like, "Ah!" Like he's like loving it. He's like, "My brother, you're playing with me," you know? And literally my biggest concern wasn't even the pee in the mouth. I'm like, it's water. You'll be fine. I'm like, let's wipe the floor so no one falls. You know, we need to stay clean. Anyway, so I found out I was. Anybody have any thoughts?
I love the chaos. I mean, as crazy as it is, I love it.
I love that.
Friendship.
Yes.
I love that they don't have emotional hangover.
Yeah. In the moment, I may still be recovering, but
That's so true.
I might every time. And so they give you a great, especially mine are a little older than yours.
Yes.
So it's very different, especially, and you have such an appreciation for him and how not traumatic your house is.
Oh my gosh.
I actually like it.
Yes.
I can't do tea parties. I realize that.
You got exactly what you
I can't
needed.
do tea parties.
So tea party.
I got a girl over, she's like, "Can you play tea party?" And I'm like, no. Yeah, and I realized that you have to have a script for the other girl. You can't like paraphrase. And I'm like, no.
They're so particular, right?
It's so funny.
No. Do you like that though?
I read it.
Yeah, I'd be like, yes, I am.
You want to marry me?
Yes.
I love the physicality.
1 second.
I mean,
Yes.
I feel like it's, you know, you really can get in and just play and roughhouse and do all these things that, you know, I have nieces. My sister had them. And, you know, she's,
I caught that. Did you guys catch that? I got that. I got what you were saying. Yeah.
and, you know, like they just kind of stand back and look at us. And we are on the flipping side.
So we can every single day, and that's all we can do.
Can I say too about the loneliness? I felt lonely when I was a young mother.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt
Sure.
more isolated then because I can totally relate to that then.
I think it's pretty universal to some degree with most of us. And motherhood was also tough for me, and really still is, because there's no grade. I guess like there's no way to quantify your success, if that sounds weird. When I was reporting, it was so instant. I mean, constant critiques from the viewers and stuff. It was like, "You nailed your live shot today, great job." Or, you know, it's like, "The viewers hated your hair, you messed up that word, you forgot what city you were in," or whatever. It was instant, and I just knew right away if I did well or not. No way to tell with motherhood to some degree, right? Some days I'm like, I'm nailing it, I'm crushing life, yeah, my kids are all going, "Ah." And then the next day he's hitting an adult, or, you know, something where I'm just like, no, where did I go wrong? And my kids are still so little.
But I think
There's so much to
I think
learn.
the one thing that you were saying, and both my parents passed away when I was really young, and I feel bad that they didn't get to see all their hard work like come to life, because I think when you're 35, you have a 35-year-old, you're looking towards me now, but my assumption is you can feel good about yourself, so you're running a marathon of this sprint.
Right.
Then know I was a good parent, and I actually feel bad that the parents didn't get to see that, because I think it is so thankless and there's no grade. But I do think when you have a college student, you start to get some accolades that they're doing well, they're not like flunking out. They have a spouse, whatever. I think that becomes
Right.
our grades later in life.
And they verbally tell you, like my 21-year-old tells me, Mom, you were such a great mom and you talked to his friends. So they start to verbally tell you that stuff too, which is totally different than when they were little. They're super self-absorbed.
Right. When my boys at Mother's Day last year, I asked them, we were having dinner, and I said, what could I have done better for you guys? And they looked blank, and they're like, you're fine. It was sort of like, you're not much, but, it was just like that sense of their blankness. And it was sweet.
Your daughters might tell you a lot of things.
I think when they're young, when they're really young,
Yeah.
there are a lot of days when you're, you don't know if you're getting a grade, but you still get the hug at night. They still run to you if they have a boo-boo. I think the worst years, honestly, are these teenage years where I have a 21, almost 22-year-old now too, and he has finally said, wow, could not have done this without you. And even though our middle one is in your face all the time, he really needs you, just keep at it. But that has just come in the last 6 months. The worst is when I think you're in the middle, those teenage years, because it's not that you're not getting